Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome to Saturday, the 10th of July. This is your beautiful reading. I do something a little different because I like to do something different on Saturday. Who doesn't like, diversity? It's a spice of life. So there you go. I've picked 3 cards from the Hero's Journey, and I'm going to ask you to pick one that calls to you more. It could be all 3 if you want. And we're going to look at these energies. The reason I'm doing this is because we just had a new moon and I want to see what Spirit would like you to concentrate on more with this new beautiful energy that's coming through. Okay? New moons is always a great place to begin things. So you have these 3 beautiful cards from the Hero's Journey. The first one is a lady standing in a sun with a very beautiful flowing kind of dress. It's very lighthearted for me when I look at it. The second one is almost like somebody resting on rocks or something. You see a figure resting in the sun coming in. The last one is like a beautiful vortex, and you can see light coming through, like a lot of knowledge or energy. So it's beautiful. Regardless of what you think of the cards, you may have a different impression. I would ask you to pick the one that you want. And I'm going to read from the book to let you know what they're offering for energies. I also cut and pick a card from these message from Spirit. And after that, I'm going to do, in the extended, I'm going to pick tarot cards to give it more information. Okay? So there we go. First one is number 11. I love this one. If you pick this one, it is called Breadcrumbs of Bliss. Heed your pleasure principle. I love this one. Very nice. We've had this one before in readings, but I love the 11. It's a master number, first of all. And this is, follow your bliss and doors will open for you that you never knew existed. Follow your bliss and the universe will open doors for you where there are only walls. Nice. It is no accident that you are here on this planet at this time, in this place, with these people. It's no accident you've been endowed with unique gifts. Your gifts and talents are within you for a purpose. It's not your job to know how your life is meant to unfold. It is only your job to be attuned to the bliss that moves you, guides you, and underlies your every interaction moment by moment. When you honor your dreams, your inner guidance, and the promptings of your soul, you are rewarded every step of the way with a resurgence of soul juice, aka bliss. This is not a temporary high that leaves you crashed and burned out. The breadcrumbs of bliss will lead you to the best place to be, in divine right order. Okay? And the mantra is, I follow breadcrumbs of bliss that lead me step by step toward a most fulfilling life. So they say sometimes we look for problems or things that are going wrong, but they really want you to follow what makes you happiest. So they want you to take this new moon energy and really look at what creates bliss for you, what bliss means to you. Okay? I'm just going to take that. And to follow it wholeheartedly. Okay, these breadcrumbs of bliss. Okay, so I'm going to turn this card over and we're going to see what they have to add to this. And this is believe. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all who you are, is the power of your belief. So again, it's focusing on what you choose to believe. So they really want you to really go in and focus on the best path for you. Focus on bliss, the little things that are being offered to help you, to make you feel better. Okay? I'm going to pull a card from the Sacred Oracle to see what else they have to add to this. Bravely market your magic. I love this. This is it's so beautiful. You can feel the magic here. And as well, look at that. Look how the colors match. Look how the colors match. Nice, isn't it? Okay, so let's see. We have 39. Bravely market your magic. Bravery, honesty, taking a leap of faith in your advertising, showing up as you and only you, sharing your essence with the world. So this is beautiful. I love this. Okay? What biz or life project are you working on that you feel compelled to courageously cast out into the world? Spiritual misfits, philosophers, poets, soulpreneurs, and creative catalysts, bravely market your magic. It is your gold. And as gold, it's fascinating and compelling, and people can't stop looking at it when it's shining from the heart. When you draw back the curtains and expose the true colors of your soul, it is blindingly brilliant and beautiful. Make no mistake, someone out there is looking for what you are offering, and they will be thrilled to find when you are honestly sharing your unique magic. Unveil your weird, your wonderful, and your quirky. It is normal for it to take a few years and to find your way and to build your dream. So don't be hard on yourself. If normal happens, have patience and faith. Even when you feel vulnerable, share of yourself honestly and always put your soul into the message. Not sure how to share your magic? Your unique essence and humanness is the right place to start. So many creators start their journey from a place of total passion and authenticity and then slowly move their brand or their vision of what's possible towards something they believe to be more of a sure shot. Are you playing it too safe when you put yourself out there? What is your magic? What have you been hiding? What is missing in the way you express yourself online or in person? Okay? So they want you to focus on the positive, on your most beautiful self. But if anything, underneath this beautiful card, they want you to believe in your beauty and your bliss and your ability to create your magic and whatever you want to do. So this is for you, number one, to this card for the breadcrumbs of bliss, to heed your pleasure principle. What makes you tick? What makes you happy? And follow that journey, okay? So for some of you, this might be breaking out into something brand new, doing something that you thought impossible. I tell everybody, if you're not completely sure, take the first steps in the direction you think you might like to go into and see what happens after that. You'll be surprised because usually you will find a way. And I have a fly who is bombing me right now. You'll find a way that you can move forward or change direction as you're going. So just follow what you want to do and then see where it takes you. Even if it's not your final destination, chances are you will slowly change it as it goes. You may even do a 180 at one point, but it doesn't matter. It's still bringing you to where you want to go. So follow the essence of your bliss, where you want to go, and just go for it, okay? So that's card number one. Card number two is this one, and it's called Celebrate the Sacred Gap. Look at that. Number 47. So that's number 3 when you break it down. Give thanks for buffer time. I like that. So this is for some of you that I think it looks like taking a rest, sitting in the light. The buffer time gives you the opportunity to get it right before it manifests, to take pleasure from the vision, from the molding it into place. Okay? Can you imagine if everything was manifesting instantly? you would manifest this, and then you would manifest it away, and then you'd manifest that, and then it would be a difficult thing if you were instantly manifesting every whim or every misaligned thought. It's so much better that you have this buffered time where you can feel it into perfection before it manifests into your experience. Be grateful for the space between where you are and where you long to be. Okay? This sacred hiatus is where you embody the elixir, your enlightened state, so that you walk and talk, so that your walk and talk are unified. Soon there will be no distance between who you are and what you long to be. This alchemy is not to be rushed. Just as with the process of turning grapes into fine wine, there are no shortcuts. However, if you want to give the process a nudge, fast forward the movie of your life to the scene where you have fully embodied the elixir. To quicken the process, begin to feel the wonder of how this will feel, how you will walk, talk, and radiate. So the mantra for this one is, in the hologram of life, I already have it all, and I'm already where I want to be. Okay, so this is saying, be happy for the pauses, be happy for when you've passed this stage here and have started walking towards your bliss and have taken a time to maybe shift things to something different, is what I'm getting. It almost feels like this is stage 1, this is stage 2. The card for this, the message from Spirit, is trust. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. So again, this pause, this sitting on this beautiful mountaintop is maybe giving you time to absorb the light of a new direction, of something that you might be wanting to do differently. I love the fact that there's a lot of green coming through here. Even in the mountain here, you see at the top, there's a lot of green. Okay? So you see a lot of like heart, really going inside your heart and deciding, I mean, the soul's heart, you know, that energy of wanting to know, what do you really want? Okay, so I'm going to pick a card from here. And we're going to look at what this has to offer. Overthinking can spoil the magic, right? And it's 0-0. Ooh. Yeah, I almost lost a card. It was flipping in my hand. So overthinking it may make you lose the image or the dream altogether. Okay, so you could sit here and think about it, or think of maybe the different way you want to do it. But I'd say what came out right away is, don't do it so long that you actually talk yourself out of it. Okay, it's always good to maybe fine-tune something, but don't fine-tune yourself out of the dream. That's pretty good. So the meaning of this one is finding inspiration, new beginnings, setting out on your own path, following your intuition and trusting the universe, the source, the courage to begin new projects, having a positive mindset, and recognizing serendipity and opportunity. Right. So when you sit here looking at that, know that maybe divine timing has asked you to sit, to look, to find something different. This is a trust card. The go card, the finding the courage to step out card. It is a reminder to take action when you are feeling inspired by a big idea, or to use the delicious energy of new beginnings to sustain your motion as you move into the sacred flow of making it happen. It's time to allow magical beginnings to take root. There is such a thing as blocking your own magic by overthinking, and sometimes trusting in the unknown is exactly what needs to be done. Jump in with both feet, bravely, passionately, foolishly even, because when you know, you just know. Sometimes you can feel the rightness of an opportunity as it blossoms in front of you. Embrace this divine timing and the authenticity of imperfection, and leap towards your destiny. As you do, expect to level up your skills in order to integrate these new lessons and new experiences, because this, sweet soul, is where you learn to fly. Right. So while you're trying to figure out if you can fly, you may miss the opportunity to fly. Maybe it's time to leap off this beautiful mountain with the beautiful wings that you've created. What new experiences are intriguing you right now? How could you benefit from a little more spontaneity? What's the worst that could happen if you just ran with it? What's the best that could happen? We always think of the worst, but we don't always think of what the best could happen in these opportunities. I really like this card, okay? So some of you may be taking time to rest. Spirit is saying, good. If it has been divinely ordered for you to stop and look at something more, it's fine. Don't overthink it though, okay? Trust that the universe has your back. Trust that what you have decided is best for you. And most importantly, Pisces, trust in yourself. Right, right. Okay, so if you've picked number 3 card, we're going to go at this one. If you haven't subscribed already, I would ask you to do so before you take off. Yeah, and please hit that notification bell to all, and they will let you know when I post a video. And then you'll always be the first to know. Okay, so the last card is Make the Grade with Flying Colors. I like this one. And it says, remember, you signed up for this. Okay, so the light that's coming in, you signed up for it. All of these shifts and this vortex that's coming in, this is yours. Okay, you decided on this before. So let's see. We have 32. Let me find it here. Okay, so when they attack you and you notice that you love them with all your heart, your work is done. When you are tested, confronted by an obstacle, or challenged by someone, tune into your favorite radio station. WIIFM. What's in it for me? Ask yourself, what is right about the situation and how it might make you stronger? Look for the gift in the challenge and for the opportunity to put what you have learned to the test. When you look for the lesson and the blessing in the situation, you will always find it. You have a unique curriculum, and you've co-created the aspects of your life that you're testing you right now, so you can grow to your fullest potential. You knew long ago that you would emerge through these trials brighter, better, and wiser. Remember, you have access to the teacher's manual with all the answers to the problems you're being graded on. When you see yourself in everyone and everything, your defenses soften, your heart opens, and your learning curve is off the charts. From an alchemic perspective, you can perform your so-called enemies and challenges into divine opportunities for maximum awakening. So we were talking about this on Tuesday, about this being all of this stuff. You decided to come here, and you decided to use all of these lessons to make you more awakened. Mantra: I choose these lessons, and I have all the answers I need to succeed. Gorgeous. I love this one. And by the way, it would have been the one that I picked. So, all right. So we're going to look at the card from Messages from Spirit, and this one says, synchronicity. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. And I would say that that's for situations as well, Pisces. They're coming in to help you out, figure out what's going on. Okay? So it's what I said before. Okay? We're here specifically to learn about specific things. And it would be nice to think in a fairy tale way that just applies to the good stuff. But it applies to the bad stuff too, or what we perceive as bad stuff. You know, to them there's no such thing. There's just an opportunity to learn. okay? There's an opportunity to experience all kinds of different things, okay? So I'm going to pick from the Sacred Oracle for the last one, and this one wanted to flip. Overrate your intuition. I like that. Huh. Overrate your intuition. Okay, so let's see what they have to say about that. Powerful intuition, an influx of feminine energy, perceiving the mysteries of the universe, the divine, intuitive dreams and prophetic signs. Oh, synchronicity and signs. A newfound clarity, right. I feel that what they're talking about is that from the reading on last Tuesday about talking about this brought in light for a lot of you. I keep saying it, and I had said it before, that even your battles in life are something for you to see it in a different perspective. However, I feel that that message is never said enough, okay? Overrate your intuition every single time. This cheeky crystal ball is winking at you, babe. It's saying, you already know the answer. Quiet your mind and listen for the nudges of your soul. It is speaking to you, and it's time to pay attention to your gut reaction, hunches, and best guesses. When you tune into the language of metaphor and dreams, you will notice the subtle signs that are continuously directing you. And your unconscious mind that has some potent messages for you right now. If you run into an old friend or make a serendipitous connection with someone, it is meant to be noticed. If something feels untrue, it is meant to be noticed. There are no coincidences at the moment, and your intuition is a powerful tool that is becoming even stronger. Bask in the knowledge that whatever you do next will be exactly right for you. As long as you check in with your heart and decide what feels good and what feels off. If something feels right, you won't be disappointed by the experience it provides. What is your personal indications that your intuition is speaking to you? Where do you feel it in the body? Does a yes feel like a no? Can you think of a time that you chose not to trust your intuition and learn how powerful it actually was as a result? Now, I wish everybody would learn how to do this because it is super important and super special and very accurate. It is such a great tool, okay? And this will help you as well, that when you're going through this journey and learning these experiences, if you trust your intuition to begin with, you will probably lessen the amount of difficulties that you're going through if you listen to yourself in the first place. Okay? So, I love these. I absolutely adore these. I'm going to push them back, and later on we're going to do the extended. I'm going to pull tarot from a different deck for every single one, and we're going to take a look at how these energies are reacting and what you can take from it in this beautiful new moon. I love doing this, Pisces. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is like the second week that I do these, and I'm really psyched about it. I really like doing these. So let me know what you think, and I will see you later. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. I think you're fantastic. Take care of yourself, Pisces. I'll see you soon.